Fantasy Island from 2020. If you could have one fantasy come true, what would it be? For me, it'd be for you to like and subscribe and hit that bell after listening to the theme song.
Colin's Reviews! Colin's Reviews!
If you want to watch Fantasy Island, check the link in the description below. When this came out, I was interested in seeing it, kind of a horror take on it, but I never got around to it because it was PG-13 and it got terrible reviews. So I finally got around to watching it last week and I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't bad. So this is a movie version of the TV show that's been remade. I think there have been at least 3 versions of the TV show, including one that came out since this. I don't know if that's still going on or not. And the deal is people go to this island to have their fantasies come true. Now, I remember the TV show, a lot of them towards the end, like later years, were just romance. Oh, let's fall in love. But my favorite ones were always the monkey's paw, evil genie style, be careful what you wish for ones, where there was something like that. And since this movie was made by Blumhouse, you know it isn't going to work out well for everybody. But, like I said, it gets rated PG-13. It's not all that scary. So, the guests are Lucy Hale, who plays a girl who got terrorized, got bullied in high school.
If you're worried your fantasy sounds stupid, just wait until you hear mine. Revenge on a childhood bully.
Maggie Q is a woman who vaguely wants to relive her regrets.
So if I had one wish, I guess it would be to get a do-over.
Is it too late to change to sex stuff?
There's a guy who was a police officer, but he wanted to be a soldier.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to enlist. But my mom made me promise that I wouldn't. So I became a cop.
And there are 2 stepbrothers played by the guy, I know him from Veronica Mars and Party Down, Ryan Hansen, and Jimmy O Yang. He's been on a few things. And they want to, quote unquote, have it all.
You wrote on your questionnaire, your fantasy was to have it all, no?
Yeah.
Well, it's all yours.
Now, the movie isn't perfect because we know there's going to be unforeseen circumstances. So it does take a little while for it to get going. And some of their unforeseen circumstances aren't really that a lot of sense. Like the guys that want to have it all, they just have a big party, but it turns out the house, it used to be owned to some drug cartel dude.
Are you and your brother enjoying your fantasy?
We loved it until guys with guns showed up.
Come on, you guys, let's go!
Ah, yes.
Sounds like Kalashov's men.
Who the hell's Kalashaw?
It's the businessman who formerly owned the house.
What kind of business?
I'm afraid the problem with having it all is that usually other people want to take it.
Like, where did that come from? Other twists I liked, you know, how they're going to get out of it, who's going to survive. I liked the end. I enjoyed how things were wrapped up. I was a fan of Veronica Mars and Party Down, so seeing Ryan Hansen there's fun. And somehow, back when it was on, I got roped into watching Pretty Little Liars, so, you know, like to see Lucy Hale and stuff. It did terrible at the box office, and the reviewers gave this Fantasy Island bad reviews, so it seems unlikely there'll be more, but, you know, sometimes dreams will come true. I wouldn't mind seeing more. Never going to happen, though. But what is going to happen is I'm going to give Fantasy Island 3 thumbs up. Dreams into nightmares. At least it's vacation, and you can't beat the price. You also can't beat the price for how much a liking and subscribing costs you. That's nothing.